Here's a summary of the body in room 348. The story begins with Hercule Poirot, who is staying at a luxury hotel. He's approached by a distressed hotel manager who informs him that a man has been found dead in room 348. The manager is concerned because there's no obvious explanation for the death. The man was a guest at the hotel and was staying alone. What makes the situation puzzling is that the room was locked from the inside, making it look like a suicide or an impossible murder. Poirot, of course, is intrigued and agrees to investigate. He learns that the dead man, Mr. King, was not particularly well known, but had arrived at the hotel a few days before. Room 348 had been booked under his name, but when Poirot investigates further, he discovers that the man had used an alias. This raises suspicions about the true identity of the deceased. The story takes a twist when Poirot examines the room and uncovers a few important clues. The window was shut tight, and there were no signs of forced entry. Poirot carefully questions the hotel staff and other guests, and through his sharp observations, he deduces that the key to solving the case lies not in the room itself, but in the victim's past and who he was actually meeting at the hotel. Poirot's methodical investigation uncovers the identity of the true murderer, someone with a personal connection to Mr. King. It turns out that the man's death was not a random act, but a premeditated murder. The locked room mystery is solved when Poirot identifies how the murderer was able to leave the room after committing the crime, using a clever ruse. At the end of the story, Poirot explains how everything fits together, revealing the murderer's identity and motive. Like many of Agatha Christie's stories, the solution is clever and unexpected, and Poirot's insight into human nature plays a key role in solving the case. Would you like any additional details about the clues or the solution?